Alright, let's talk about something that's been buzzing under the radar, but could absolutely change the game. Google's upcoming Made by Google 2026 event. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another phone launch? Why should I care? But hold on. This isn't just about phones. It's about a company that's been quietly reshaping the tech landscape, and this event might just be their biggest move yet. Let me break down why this matters and what's really at stake here. Google's been playing a long game, and the Pixel 11 series is the latest piece of that puzzle. But here's what's fascinating. They're not just launching a new phone. They're launching a family of devices, foldables, wearables, and something called Gemini that's got everyone speculating. Now, I've seen companies try to do this before, but what makes this different? It's not just about hardware anymore. It's about how these devices work together, how they integrate into your daily life, and how Google is trying to reclaim relevance in a market dominated by Apple and Samsung. Personally, I think this is their shot at proving that Android isn't just a mobile OS, it's an ecosystem. Let's talk about the Pixel 11 Pro Fold. Foldables are still a bit of a gamble, right? They're expensive, they're fragile, and they're not exactly intuitive for most users. But Google? They've got the resources to make this work. What's really interesting is how they're positioning this as a productivity device, like a phone that becomes a tablet, but with the software to back it up. But here's the thing. If they fail here, it's not just a niche product that flops. It's a signal to the market that Google can't keep up. And if they succeed, they might just redefine what a smartphone is. Now, the Pixel Watch 5. I'll admit, I've been skeptical about smartwatches for a while. They're cool, sure, but do we need another one? But wait, Google's not just making a watch. They're making a watch that's deeply integrated with their AI, their health features, and their ecosystem. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just competition with Apple Watch. It's a battle for your data, your habits, and your attention. And if Google gets this right, they could own your health metrics, your sleep patterns, and even your stress levels. That's not just a wearable. It's a gateway to a more personalized future. And then there's Gemini. No, not the AI model from a few years back. This is something new. Rumors suggest it's a cross-platform AI assistant that works across all your devices, your home, your car, and even your smart fridge. If that's true, this isn't just another feature. It's a paradigm shift. What this really suggests is that Google is trying to be the single point of control in your digital life. But here's the catch. People are already fragmented between Apple, Android, and a dozen other ecosystems. Can Google convince them to consolidate? Or will this just be another failed attempt to dominate a market that's already too divided? Let's not forget the event itself. It's on August 12th, hosted by Trevor Noah with a lineup of celebrities and influencers. But here's what's telling. Google is using this as a spectacle. They're not just launching products, they're selling a story. A story about innovation, about being ahead of the curve, about being the underdog who's finally caught up. And honestly, I think that's the real message here. Because in a world where Apple and Samsung are the titans, Google needs to remind everyone that they're still in the game. Whether they'll win, that's the question. But one thing's for sure, this event isn't just about phones. It's about the future of tech, and whether Google can still shape it.